Oh shit. Live here in heaven. Having a little drive around. Seeing the people that I've created. Should have turned him off a little bit. Alright there. How are you doing, lovely lady? Have you got your guitar with you? Hello, Sophia. Just having a little drive out. Alright there, Savage. Welcome into God's car as we have a little potter around. I've got a few jobs to do today, and alright, yeah, I've done that. Well, don't point me answering you, is there? Because I do that as well sometimes. Pop in, say hello. Hello, Kamal, are you alright? Onto the motorway we go. England, yes, in God's country, England. Good, I'm glad you're good. Glad you are very good today. So, we're going to deliver products that God sells to stores. I don't usually do this, but it's sort of an emergency, so I'm having a little drive out myself. Hello HTH, how are you doing? She's got a lovely voice as well. And Harris has got a lovely voice. There's a lot of tuneful people, isn't there, in this little gang? Oh yeah. This isn't the best view though. This is motorway views. You need to. And one day when I go and do my my countryside runs, then I'll make sure you're in for that. Where we're going? We are going to Lancashire, which is the old enemy. Boy! Yeah, we're going to Lancashire. We're not going far though. We're just going to Accrington, which is like the bumhole of Lancashire, really. I'm just going to make a delivery. Oh, you've been there. You've not seen the best of North England if this is where you're going. Accrington Stanley. Shall I have a little drive around Stanley later on? You're working there. I am working, slight working. God's got a funny job where every day is different, so I can't really call this working. This is like going to someone and saying, "You alright? Yep, you alright. Here's your bill." Alright, Fanatic. You take care too. Finally caught my stream. I know you've not caught a great one though, have you? This is just a driving one. Do I enjoy my job? Yeah, the strange thing is, I invented my job, so, you know, it's a weird one, innit? I don't know, there's always better things, isn't there? But if I want to do something else, I'll create something else, I suppose. I'm not feeling terribly great today, and, oh, that's another thing. It's rained so much, I'm having to call my football off again. Right guys, I'm going to have to switch off in a minute, so I'll see you all later. I'll get my lovely assistant to switch it off now, and I'll see you all tonight, I think. It's banging it down here. Look at this rain, it's terrible. Drug dealer, yeah. So, alright, Hazelnut. you all have a good day too. Oh, I got my live stream working now, so everybody will be able to come in when I eventually go properly live. Thanks to Rant Jams, if he's around. He told me the program that I needed to download, and then I had to go on YouTube, and turns out that my computer, although it does what I need it to do, is rubbish, and it says that I need to upgrade it, so that won't be happening until summer, I don't think. Got enough on my plate without going out shopping, so I'll just leave it on for a bit. We're not going anywhere else, so. And we're going past the turn off for Burnley. If anybody knows where Burnley is, they're doing sort of alright in Premier League, aren't they? From mediocre backgrounds. Yeah, she's hard working, is Hazelnut. Yes, Burnley winning, got themselves to the top. Yeah, you saw Stratford upon Avon. Yeah, I really like it. Mine is rubbish, right? And I've had it. This one that I've got that I work on is about 12-year-old, but I've got like a flying machine next to me, and I don't go on that. So I either swap it over, or the guy says if you turn your bit rate down to like rubbish, it starts working, and it's true. It does work. It bloody works. So I turned it right down, and I can't tell difference, but the computer genius in office said, yeah, you've turned it down right now so low that it's a rubbish output. And I went, well, it looks alright to me, and I can't tell difference. And he said, well, I can tell difference. Yeah, it is OBS, yeah. And he says, well, people won't like it if it's a rubbish quality. And I said, well, what's the point in having a great quality if I'm delivering a shit service? And he said, yeah, fair enough. So that's what we're doing. So anyway, I've changed my bit rate right down, and the advised bit rate was 2,500. Mine is 500. That computer's so bad. So it'll do for me for now, until we get our own proper studio, which ain't going to happen until summer. Yeah, bit rate. What are you on about? Right, so the place that we're going to now is a customer that used to be my old office. When I first started my second brand, this building and this shop was where we ran it from, and now it's owned by someone else, so the link to it's not like it used to be, but many hours, stayed up till like 12 o'clock at night packing and labelling items, and just a dredge of things, to a point where the guy who was the partner in the business, his wife was saying, either fucking sell the business or I'm blowing you out almost. So yeah, it was a long time in the making, and I lied to everybody about what we were doing, because it went £30,000 in debt because we made a couple of mistakes and we got sued by an athlete. So yeah, so it nearly went proper truly bust, and I lied to everybody and said, yeah, it's doing all right, it's doing all right. Probably the worst 3 years of my life, where I just thought, I'm never going to get out of this shit. Drug dealer. Here we go. Off the motorway. I lived in the UK. Cool. It's the rainiest fucking place in the world, isn't it? It's just wet all the time. So yeah, this my car has got home in Pigeonhead on now because I did this drive so many times. I think in a year I sort of did this almost every day, this drive. Ooh. And I tell you something else about Accrington as well. They have more police cars go flying around Accrington than London. There is a police siren every single time I come here. Who's playing Take On Me? Take me on. Right, before I go, just remind everybody, make sure you all support each other and go have a little chat on each videos and each other's videos and say hello and click like buttons and all that rubbish that we're supposed to do. But it is what keeps us active. And ring everybody's bells, not bell ends, bells, and then you know when they're on, and then you can go and have a chat like this. Oh, God's got his first gig on Saturday, so there you go. So there you go, first gig in 4 years on Saturday. I've got the last rehearsal for it tomorrow. It's been a bit of a rush actually, but got there now, so right then, that's it guys. I'll see you later. Goodbye.